I think it looks fantastic. I think, firstly, the last time I was in this neck of the woods for something like this, it was absolutely teeming and pouring down with rain. So we had wonderful weather in Winchester last night for our opening. This is magnificent, I think, with the wheel and the setting and the courthouse and everything. As long as nobody ends up from the ice rink in the courthouse, we'll be all right. But I think it looks great.
Yeah, good.
Very
now,
happy.
A lot of young people here.
Yep.
Ice skating, certainly for them, has been something they've seen on television with Dancing on Ice, etc. But when you started skating, what got you involved? Why? Why skating? It's not the first choice sport, is it?
No, absolutely not. I started skating because of a gentleman by the name of Gene Kelly, who has nothing to do with skating and none of the youngsters will know about, but your mums and your grands will know. I wanted to be a song and dance man when I was a kid, so I was doing gymnastics and dance in school. The skating was a sideline that took me to the Olympics, but it wasn't my initial first choice. So I was actually on holiday in Bournemouth with my family, and we stood in the doorway of this quite cool building to cool down because it was so sunny outside, and I saw that there was skating happening inside. So we went inside, I walked in and I went into the rink and I walked up to this man and I said, "Can I get on the ice, please?" I was 5 years old at the time. My mum looked around, next thing she saw I was having skates put on my feet by this man, who then said to her, "Where does your son skate?" She said, "No, he's never been on the ice before." So he then told me that there was going to be an ice rink built in Bristol, which is my hometown. So then I plagued my father that the only way I would get my hair cut on Saturday mornings was to go by where they were building the ice rink. Because from that one time on the ice in Bournemouth, I was absolutely had decided that this is something that I love to do. And it's all about the speed and the control and being able to sort of, for me, as close to being like a bird as possible now when I skate. And there's something about it, if you've been on the ice and you just have that freedom of the feeling, and especially being outdoors, you'll notice it. So that's what got me hooked, and here we are a couple of years later, and it's still, I still get as much pleasure out of putting my skates on and, as I like to say, keeping my feet wet.